Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The last time these two teams met, it was the Rockets picking up the loss in the outing against Portland.
On the drive, Giannis just dead. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
Sharp on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Shepherd, that's good.
Showing how tough he is. Shepherd doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Down low. And so Houston again turning it over. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Shepherd. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Shepherd. Outside, James. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Antetokounmpo. LeBron grabs the miss.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Here's Sharp. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Antetokounmpo. And now Portland on the break. Goes up the baseline. And it's Sharp missing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it is, it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Drills the three-pointer.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
Count that bucket. Bamba's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Lillard misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Going inside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Şengün, no good. Rockets leading by 3. Fires the 3. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Lillard. Now, Sharp. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Artest. Fires for 3. Portland again missing. Giannis inside. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Here's Shepard, trailing here by 8. Pass to James. And here's Sharp. 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. Over Giannis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Whitmore. And the layup falls. Whitmore's got his second basket of the game.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's
19.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Shepard. Wiggins, right side. Here's Sharp. And here's our test. Shoots over Lillard and misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Here's Shepard, following the score by Damian Lillard. Pass to Şengün. Shepard with the ball. Screen by Şengün. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hits it from three-point range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
To the middle. And stolen by Wiggins. Hard test with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Here's Sharp. Over in the corner, Shepard. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Hard test with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. That cuts the lead to single digits.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
Henderson inside the three-point line. Portland grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Şengün. And Portland again with the bucket.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now, here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Henderson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Sharp, and he banks in the layup. Now it's just a three-point Rocket lead.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player. And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Now a timeout called by Portland. 1:21 left to play here in the half. Now here's Avdia. Pass to Joe. Higgins outside. Offline with his three.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Carrington. The Rockets making the shot. Screen by Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Houston with a big group substitution here.
Substitution on the court.
Rockets leading by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the drive. Outside, Avdia. "17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Joe. Drains it from beyond the arc. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside, here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now, here is our test. Still scoreless. Here's Whitmore. Driving inside.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Trailblazers trailed by 8. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Lillard makes it look so easy. The quick release, uber impressive.
Pass to Williams. Back to James. And stolen by Lillard. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. Antetokounmpo inside. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
So it's Portland now. Down by 12. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. From deep, James knocks down the 3-ball. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And yes, it's good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside Williams. Pass to James. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Portland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. Not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good bets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Three-pointer bangs home the trifecta. Now just a 2-point Houston lead. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
And so here's Portland. After Justice Winslow getting his shot to go from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clock at 6. Here's Williams. And no good that time. Smith with the defensive effort. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Henderson, no one around him. Portland grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And oh, here we go with Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
To the inside. Here's Williams. Off target at the rim. Houston leading by 7. Into the lane. And the rejection by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And Portland making a change here. Moody heads them both. Trailblazers trailed by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sharp. Pass to Williams. Portland moving the ball around. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Henderson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Henderson's got 10.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's James. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Rockets lead by 7.
The Rockets, 48.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Rockets leading by 7. Al Richardson. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
James right side. And again, it's Portland converting.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Here's Shepard. A three-pointer off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Back to Winslow. And Houston again with the bucket. Here's Shepard. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Outside, James. James connects from deep.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Stolen by Bamba. Here's Whitmore. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw fouls.
And both free throws good for Whitmore. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Yep, that one goes in there.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
On the wing, Giannis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive foul.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Personal foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college year.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Giannis showing creativity.
And when the Greek freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Timeout, Blazers.
Another round of applause for your Blazer dancer.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Rockets leading by 12. Here's Whitmore. Kick out to Giannis. Pass to Winslow. Off target with his 3.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And no one questions Sharp's ability to put the defender in some impossible positions.
He doesn't get the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Artest. Trailblazers trailed by 11. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The Rockets again can't hit. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. To the inside. And Bamba pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Portland. 8-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Artest missing. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Basket counts. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So Houston wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up.